In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 things you must do to develop from an amateur music producer to a professional music producer. Before I start this video, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel to not miss out any music production tutorials, and also go on the links in the description below. I have a few tracks on Spotify released. I'm going to release my music production online course in the next few weeks, so definitely get excited for that. Comment below as well if you want to join the pre-launch of this course, because I have a lot of free content I'm going to give away for free. A lot of that stuff is already on my YouTube channel. More is going to follow on my music production course. Let's get straight into it. The first thing I'm going to have to tell you is that the amateur music producer doesn't put a lot of effort into learning the right things. As a professional music producer, you're putting in the effort to learn YouTube tutorials, to ask people to collaborate with artists. They even invest in music production courses, because those courses are going to bring you so much faster to the result what you want to get, to the mixing level what professional music producers are after years. But the professional music producer puts in the effort, the energy and the money to learn for the next 5 to 10 years this industry, and to basically just develop every single day for the next years. The second tip is called layering music. I personally had the same issue when I started making music. I thought I can just improvise, I can just add a lot of independent melodies to this track I'm producing, and I thought that this is the way how you produce the best tracks, until I realized that a lot of tracks, if you listen to them carefully and you watch a lot of YouTube tutorials, those tracks are basically produced through a basic idea what the artist has. You can even go on Skrillex's YouTube account, and he even posted this idea. He just has one sound, one melody, and he said this is the idea of the song, this is the vibe, this is the emotion behind the song. You have to build everything around this basic idea. You just have to add elements which add to this vibe of the track. And this is exactly what layering basically is. Layering is basically just adding different elements into this track. I'm going to just show you quickly in FL Studio. In this track, I have in total 1, 2, 3, I think 4 claps playing at the same time. If I would just play one at a time, it would sound totally different. Now let's just mute 3 or 4 of them and let's just play one. There's something missing, and if you add more layers above every single sound, you can do that on the bass line, you can add a sub bass, you can add higher harmonics for claps, for hi-hats, whatever you choose. I've even 3 mixer channels which are just ones for the sub bass, which could be go everything from 20 Hz towards 100 Hz or 200 Hz. Then I have all those other layers, bass layer 1, bass layer 2, which is for the higher frequencies, and you can do this with every single thing. So don't just add independent elements, actually just layer things. I even sometimes layer the kick. Sometimes I'm not happy with the kick what I sound, and so sometimes I just go on another kick. If I need more click, for example, I go on the kicks and I'm looking for a clicky kick. This one is perfect. I'm gonna add it into the playlist, and because I just want the click, I'm gonna put the length, I'm gonna decrease the length so much so that everything what stays from this kick is just the click, with almost no bass information. So then what I can do is I just copy and add this clicky kick to every single time the normal kick is playing. As you can hear, the kick sounds more clicky, which is gonna again give it a different vibe, and it gives, just layering makes the sound better. I don't have to exchange the kick or anything. And the third thing, which is really important to become a professional music producer, is referencing your track. There is this quote which says that real producers, real artists steal like real artists. So basically, you don't steal tracks, you don't steal melodies, you don't steal vocals from people. The only thing you do is the basic fundament of the track. You can reference it. I have a few tracks released. For example, the track Suave. My inspiration came one of the Fisher tracks, because Suave is a very simple track. Fisher Little Beauty is also a very simple track. This track, what I'm gonna release soon, is called Forest Love. I can't play you the track I references this, because this video is gonna get blocked otherwise. But I use this track, I put this reference track into the arrangement in my track, and I have always this chance to mute everything and just listen to the track I'm referencing. I can then compare the hi-hats, compare the loudness of the kick, the bass, how sub-heavy it is. I can even run it through different processors like Span, and see exactly in which dynamic range this mix is actually sitting. I can compare then mine with the mix I basically tried. And that's gonna basically give me heaps of opportunities to just like make my mix as professional as possible, because I'm actually comparing it straight away with a mix which is already released from a professional artist or even a record label. So definitely referencing is one of the tips what you can use in every single track, and it's gonna make your mixes sound way better. Yeah, and then at some stage you're gonna get so good at mixing that you can even reference your own tracks with the new tracks you're producing. Thanks for watching until the end of this video. Like it, subscribe to my channel, and see you guys in the next video.